Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, welcome to OverDrive Hardmic. I am your host for the night, Chris, the dumbass Husker Harris Aaron. That is my full name. You may call me that. Anyway, we have quite the lineup here tonight. A lot of stuff has gone down. Many announcements for Secret Wars. It has been a crazy night for OverDrive, and tonight we're going to continue on with Hardmic. I'm not going to waste any more time. We're going to get right to it. We're going to start off with Mr. Huey Mother Effin Blunts. Huey Blunts, how are you feeling? How do you feel going into Secret Wars? How do you feel about tonight? Fill us in.
Oh, I feel great. I said it a few weeks ago. I said Phoenix got lucky. I said Phoenix, he took advantage after getting his ass whooped the whole match. A lot of it by me, of course. He just came in, he jumped off the top rope, nice little flip, he got it, and that was it. But tonight you saw who was really in the driver's seat, and you saw who was really in control. And that's why Huey Blunt's got the dub. And he got some good old revenge over Ricky Delaney from a while back, too. And, I mean, come on. You've seen what I've been doing recently. Like, is anybody really surprised? Like, it's nothing I haven't done that you guys haven't seen. Call me the bus driver. I'll take him to school.
Do you feel like you should be, I don't know, kind of featured more on the show? Do you feel like you've been forgotten almost? Because I mean, you're talking a huge game, and I think everyone can respect Huey Blunts, but so far we haven't heard much for you for this upcoming huge event that we're calling Secret Wars. How do you feel? Where do you feel that Huey Blunts falls on the totem pole?
I feel like you said it. I do feel like I've been overlooked. I mean, how many times do I got to go out there? I mean, shit. Go out there, lead off the show, start off with a home run, and then what? And then it's like I still got to prove myself. I mean, shit. I've been doing it. I am doing it. I will keep doing it. Like, just somebody needs to take their blinders off and see what you got in front of you.
Well, we can certainly respect that, and I'm sure after tonight that will not continue for you. I think OverDrive is past anyone looking overlooked. We are in a new era. We're in a new decade of COH, and tonight you proved that you belong. I'm sure we're gonna see much more of you here in the future.
Yeah, used to it because I ain't going nowhere.
Of course. Well, moving on, we have quite the tag team, ladies and gentlemen, if I must say so myself. We have got two guys that have come in here, and they have taken OverDrive by storm, have absolutely run over some of the tag team competition. They have, quite frankly, in my opinion, they have proved themselves time and time again. Ladies and gentlemen, Quackspiration, Jay Knight, John Baker. How do you two feel about tonight? How do you feel about the match? Everything that has gone on. How are you guys feeling? Fill us in.
Oh, I'm fantastic. What's up, Jay? You go ahead. You first, bye.
I'm feeling good. I got front row seats to watch my boy John Baker get another dub for this team, and we keep on moving. Bring more. That's what we want.
Absolutely. That's actually the second time I've faced Chase Owens. First time he actually got the win over me. So that I can safely say, not only did we even the score. What's that?
You're a changed man now.
Oh yeah, absolutely a changed man. I said earlier I was coming for that booty, Chase, and look, well, guess what cheeks I got. There you go.
So yeah. Anyway,
caught you off guard there. I can tell.
huge match for you tonight. Huge win. It was great. You both have been on an absolute tear. I mean, you've got pinfall victories over the tag team champions. I mean,
wait. Say that one again. Say that again.
You're not going to make me repeat it. You have
Yes.
big wins back to back to back. No one's denying you. No one's taking anything from you. But I'm not going to repeat it. Not a chance.
Everyone heard it. Everyone heard it.
Everyone heard it.
Fine.
So, what do you feel is next for Quackspiration going into Secret Wars, post Secret Wars? You know, right after Secret Wars, we're going into the Rumble, we're going into WrestleCade. It's the biggest moment of the year. How do you feel Quackspiration stacks up against the rest of Overdrive going into the new year, going into this huge season that we're about to embark upon?
I'll let you take this one, Jay.
Oh, okay. Well, I think that we're still new. No, we're still getting our heads straight in this division. But you know what? Big wins. I feel like we keep stacking the W's up. More tag teams, more competition. You know what? I think eventually we will be there. We'll be ready to face the tag team champions again. But this time, with the belts on the line.
That's what I'm thinking too. But it's like he said earlier, there's more than just the Overdrive tag team division. It's more than a tag team titles. He's talking about Secret Wars too. We can't forget they got a whole division, they got a whole roster that's been trying to murder every single one of us. And I tell them, bring it the fuck on, whip that booty out, and let's get free.
There. They're always there, cheeks up, ready to take on anyone.
If you got that dog in you, come at us as soon as possible.
You got them cheeks, they're ready to be clapped.
They got plenty of cheeks, but do they got that dog in them? I have no idea. We're about to find out in the next few weeks or so.
They ain't got no dog in them. They ain't got no fight.
Oh, Lord.
They're cowards.
You know what? You're probably right. I don't think they got that dog in them. I think they're just a bunch of pussies.
Yours, fam.
Good to know. Well, I mean, you guys, obviously, like I said, just alone on Overdrive, you have Chris Aaron and Jack Hunter. You've got Cutthroat Inc. Over on Rise, you've got a ton of tag teams in their own right. It's one of those things that individually, some people felt that the tag team division was weak, but together with two brands, it's huge. And, a lot can happen going into not only Secret Wars, but a lot can happen going into WrestleCade. A lot can happen throughout the rest of this year. I'm personally very excited to see what Quackspiration does next. I think 2023 is going to be the year of the Ducks. The Mighty Ducks are coming in, ladies and gentlemen.
Sounds like a plan to me, absolutely. Whatever happens. We just have to accept it. I always tell Jay, we can't guarantee victory or defeat. We just have to go in, bring that Quackhead energy, and whatever happens at the end is whatever happens at the end, and we must accept that.
Quack, yeah, brother.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate you guys showing up here and setting the world on fire here on Overdrive. Up next, we have seen quite a bit back and forth. They had a match tonight. I have to move into Brandon Ace. How do you feel? How do you feel about tonight? How do you feel about your match? Give us the lowdown on the emotions that you're feeling.
Well, how I'm feeling is my fingers, my back, my ribs, my legs, pretty much 95% of my body is broken and battered. And also I'm pissed off because I had that match won, but sadly Tyler got the victory. The crazy Cincinnati motherfucker. That man, I can tell you what, he's very unsafe. That guy tried to pretty much take half of my career away. And the worst part about it, I didn't even know that this was a no-holds-bars match. Like, are you crazy? That is not my style. I'm the type of guy that prefers a nice, clean, one-on-one, good old wrestling match. Doing stuff like that isn't my cup of tea. But it is what it is. Hopefully, I can move on to bigger and better things. That way Tyler can stop bitching and moaning about that one match due to the fact that the referee didn't see. It happens. But hopefully he stops crying.
So, Tyler, please, feel free to respond.
The fact that you say I'm bitching and moaning is quite funny to me because you are the one right now who's bitching because I was a technical wrestler in that match. I was putting basically the hurt on you all the fucking time during that match. I don't understand how you can say I'm bitching and moaning when you are doing the same exact thing right now. You call me unsafe. It's just called being a technical wrestler. I'm sorry you can't handle shit like that. If you ain't gonna handle stuff like that, bro, then why are you here? Why do you say you're gonna move on to bigger and better things if you can't handle technical wrestlers? You can't say that.
Look.
You can't say I'm unsafe when I was just being smart. And also about the whole I didn't know I was gonna have a match thing. You should always just be prepared and know. There doesn't matter if it's last minute. All I'm gonna say is that everything that you just said really shows that you should not be on the top right now. Right now, everything that I see, I'm disappointed. Brandon, what the fuck do you think you're gonna do if you truly get a shot up there? And you're gonna say the same thing to people like Chris Aaron, people like Ryan Swift. They don't give a shit what you think. They just want to fight you. Do I make myself clear?
Not really. I wasn't really paying attention to half of what you're saying. But let's be honest. In our match, I dominated most of it. I made a couple of mistakes and you got a lucky victory.
No.
Yes.
No, you say it's lucky. So then why are you complaining that about your ribs and your back and your legs and your arms if you dominated the entire match? Brandon, that does not make any sense. Now, Brandon, you're making my brain hurt, my man. Explain to me how you dominated the entire match yet lost, and also complain about your whole body hurt. It doesn't make any sense to me. Come on, elaborate. I would love to hear this.
Probably my mind and everything is still hurting because of what you did. But trust me, you're not the first person, and you'll certainly not be the last that continues to say, I don't have the skills or the ability to get to the top. Because here's the thing. All my life, since I got into this business, people have always ragdogged me, talk shit about me saying, oh, you don't got what it takes. Oh, you can't hang with the big boys. You know what? Fuck this. Even though I'm lost, trust me, I will rebound. I will bounce back. And I don't care how long it takes. Because heading into 2023, trust me, I will be a champion. And when it does happen, I'm gonna rub it each and everyone's faces to show that I had that dog in me, that the man from Charm City is the future of not only Overdrive, but motherfucking COH. And you can put a bet on that.
So, I just want to say something real quick. You said that I said you don't have the ability to be at the top. Number one, don't put shit in my mouth. Number two, if you're going to say something that I said, say it correctly. I said that you don't have the personality. The shit that you say is not going to make you a top 10 person. It's not going to make you at the top of this place. Do you hear anybody who has been world champion complain about something that happened? Or complain about somebody being a technical wrestler? No, you don't hear that. So I don't want you to say that I said that you don't have the abilities. You have the abilities. You are a prospect. If you just stop thinking in your own damn head that this cannot be your fault. I have thought this way for 4 years. Now, have I been so successful with singles titles in these 4 years? No. But at this point now, I'm making a statement with you. I ain't going to sit back and wait for the next opportunity to face you. I'm going to show how I am. I'm going to show that I want this. And that's what you should do, Brandon. But no, you're going to sit back. You're going to say, I deserve it, and then not do anything. And that's what I'm here to do now and upcoming in 2023. I am going to show that I deserve it. I'm going to show that I want this, not just say I do. And I recommend you do the same damn thing if you want to be at the top.
I don't want this. I don't want this. You don't think I don't fucking want this? Do you have any idea how badly I want to be at the fucking top? Because I'm getting tired. I'm getting sick of people supporting guys like Baker, Caleb, and others get their shine, while I have to sit back and fucking barely get a reaction. That's mostly my fault, because probably maybe 80-75% of the roster doesn't like me. That's fine. I don't like them either. I can deal with it. But, ooh, there's a lot of anger and frustration that goes through my mind. I don't show it that much because I don't want people to think that I'm showing weakness. But now, I pretty much have no choice. Trust me. Somewhere in 2023, I'm going to show everyone, not only to the roster, but to management, that I want to be at the top, that I fucking want this. I may be a bad person, but one thing I do have is heart and passion and the ability to get to the top. I don't care if it's for the world title or North American title. Heck, maybe I'll get a partner and go for tag team gold. But that nothing's gonna stop the man, the 24K superstar, from being the superstar to watch out for heading into 2023 in Code of Honor. You feel me?
So I just want to say one more thing before I leave. You talk about frustration, correct? That's what you talked about. Frustration. When I think of frustration, I think about the 4 years I have been in this place. The 4 years that I have dug my feet into this place, and I've tried the hardest I can. I tried sitting back and waiting. I've even went into people's offices and saying, give me just one shot. I want any shot you want. The frustrations that I've had about me being so close to success, yet faltering. That's frustration. Frustration because people tell you you're not good enough. I can understand that. But you have not had the frustrations I've had, both in singles and tag competitives. When I first came here, it took me 4 chances to actually win tag team gold. The 4th time is actually the way. The 3 other times, me and the partner I was with came inches away from winning that. Did we ever stop? No! Because we decided that we can do this. And that's what I'm deciding right now. I can do this. I have not just simply walked away in the sun because I thought, man, maybe it won't ever happen again. The reason why that I decided to jump you was because I knew I could beat you again. And the reason why it was a no-holds-barred match was because it was my decision. I wanted the no-holds-barred match because I didn't want the referee to mess up the ending. Now after this, if you want to move on, that's fine. I'm always here for a fight, though. And the thing is that from now on, I'm going to go back to my roots exactly how I was back when I first started here. I am not going to quit. I'm going to give every ounce of my energy to do anything, even if it's just a singles match. That's worth nothing to me. That's worth nothing. I will give every single ounce of my heart just to win. Something that I lost 4 years ago. I need to bring that back. And that's what happened starting with you. I could have stopped after the 3rd knee. But guess what happened? I didn't. And look what happened tonight. I beat you. That is frustration.
Well, personally, I gotta say, in a card that was stacked with potential, not even just matches of the night, matches of the year, to cap off the end of this year, personally, I was I wouldn't say blown away. I wasn't surprised. I was proud to see that you guys went out there and had, quite frankly, a banger between each other. I don't know what is next for you two, whether that's
Hold up.
against each
Hold
other.
up.
Oh,
Hold up, 1 second. You know what? You know what? Mr. Jones, you there?
Sam, what's going on?
You know what? I changed my mind. Because I want another match with you. If you're okay with it. Part 3, Ace versus Tyler. What do you say? Probably after Secret Wars.
You know what? Count it fucking done.
Good. Because I'm going to show you I have the passion. I have the heart. That I belong here. Because I'm going to make sure that everyone knows what I'm about.
well, ladies and gentlemen, you've heard it here. One more time. These two have, clearly have been having a blood feud. We'll see what's next. I don't know. Like I said, after tonight, I was impressed. Maybe the third time we'll get to see even more from you two. But, ladies and gentlemen, we do have to move on. We have got quite a few things, not only announcements, but we've got people to talk to. We're actually going to take a second real quick just to announce some of the things that were announced on the card in case you missed it. Couple of big matches that have been officially announced for Secret Wars involving Overdrive talent. First and foremost, Dave Henderson will take on Ali Page 1-on-1 at Secret Wars. Personally, cannot wait to see it. A dream match for Dave in particular. We know that. I know Ali's excited. After that, another huge announcement tonight. 2TM saved DH Young from having his skull bashed in by Jake Carter, and he officially laid down the challenge. 2TM will represent COH against Jake Carter, who will represent R-Pro. I don't know about you guys, but I think that match is going to do what we call slap. I think it's going to be awesome. I think it's going to be fun to watch. I cannot wait to see it. But let's move to Michael Blackheart. Michael Blackheart tonight, you were in the corner for Mr. Chase Owens. You watched the match. How do you feel about it? How do you feel going forward? You're a legend here. You've been here for a very, very long time. We've had many a war between each other. How are you feeling? What are your feelings going into this monumental event? Being able to watch the two biggest companies in our sport today go head to head. How are you feeling? Fill us in.
Frustrated. Very, very frustrated. Because I was attacked at Decade of Honor by one of their little motherfucking bitches. And that is still sticking deep inside my fucking brain, and I want to rip that motherfucker apart so badly right now. Also, I'm a little bit frustrated with production because, let's be real, they cut to Mr. Entitlement's little helicopter flying in right at the middle of a match? Who the fuck does that? Chase is frustrated too. That's why I'm just as upset as he is. Because I'm not mad at him, I'm not disappointed in him. Because I know he can do better. Because I know I can make him do better. That's what the prophecy is about. It's about encouraging. It's about bringing in life. It's about bringing in new blood and raising them up the right way in this business, in this industry. It's all about continuing that narrative and shifting it to something new, something greater that you have ever seen before on this brand, in this company. It for tact. I have a feeling too, maybe, just maybe, that things aren't quite done with us with us and Mr. Baker and 1J Knight, quite possibly as well. You have any questions for me?
Well, I asked, how, not only how are you feeling, but Secret Wars, like you said, you got attacked. You were beaten down, and unfortunately in front of everybody.
So badly.
Yeah,
I want to be involved with that so badly. You have no idea. Every single moment, because I love this company. I bring every single bit of passion and love and soul into this. I feel like I'm being left out once again, out on a doorstep. Like I'm yesterday's fucking news. I've bled for this company. I've given my pound of flesh every single fucking time. There's always something that goes on. I'm there. I support this place. I've put in so much to this. Support, my love, every single bit of it. People in this roster. I'm one of the best people in this company. I've set myself aside at times where I know I am needed in other parts of this company too. What's it gonna take for me to be involved in stuff like this? Despite getting attacked in one of their own little pawns. What's it going to take?
I think the Michael Blackheart that many of us are accustomed to has a whole lot that he can offer to the COH side. I think that if there was, a way to get you on the card, I think that I think you'd be on there. And it's not to say that you don't deserve it, Blackheart. I'm not going to sit here and tell you don't. As much as I hate your guts and you hate mine, I still respect the fact that you've worked very hard to get here. I can't answer it. I can't give you an answer.
And I respect that you're being honest with me, but sometimes honesty isn't enough for me. Because I sit here and ponder about it all the time, and it eats at me because I'm so passionate about every single thing I do in this business. Every single moment I live for it, I taste it, I feel it. And I feel every single bit of energy that comes through me when I do this stuff. Because I put so much of my time, my own personal time, love, respect into everything about this, and the people on this roster too. Despite how much I get annoyed by some of them, and I'm even more so annoyed with some certain people, but that will come in due time. I will deal with them at my own pace, my own problems.
Well, I do have to say this, Blackheart. You may not be on Secret Wars, but the biggest show of the year, biggest show of 2023, WrestleCade, is just around the corner. You may not be on Secret Wars, but Michael Blackheart, I know for a fact you will be at WrestleCade. I don't know what you're going to do. I don't know how you're going to get there, but you will be there. And I look forward to seeing it unfold personally.
As is the Rumble, something I've never won before. I've been through all of it. That's one of the few things I've not done yet, besides main eventing a WrestleCade. It's winning a Rumble. That's what dreams are made of, man. Maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe I need to dream a little bit more harder. Maybe I need to break a couple of skulls open. I don't know what I gotta do to get back to the top.
Well, we will see what comes next for you. Like I said, I have no doubt that it's going to be big, but we are going to move on. Another huge announcement that was made tonight in the form of well, a promo followed by a man getting punted in the skull. Josh Wolf, you came out, you were brandishing the Twitch TV Cruiserweight Championship. You called out Psycho G, and G responded by kicking your partner, Jeremy Barmore, in the head. Wolf, how do you feel? I mean, you're awfully confident, but I gotta say, I think G brought you down just a little bit tonight.
Brought me down a little bit. That's fucking hilarious. Blackheart tortured Barmore for a straight month, and what happened to him last week? That's gonna be the same thing that happens to G. I know he's here. I want him down here right fucking now.
No, you don't. You keep talking.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. No, come here.
No, I'm currently eating a taco, so you can keep talking.
I'm really fucking pissed off. You have no fucking idea, but...
Oh, I do. Oh, no. I'm listening. Keep going. You got this. You got this. Use your words. Use your big boy words. Use your big boy words.
I'm going to
use
break
them today.
your fucking spine,
right
G.
here.
That's what I'm going to do. You want to know what
Use them.
happens? You want to know what happens when you get hit with a vertebraker? That C1 through C7 vertebrae. You want to know what happens when that snaps? You either die or you don't move for the rest of your life, and that's what's going to happen to you, G. I'm going to break your spine. He'll be better. He'll be fine. He's at the hospital now. He'll be fine. We'll get that sorted out. You, however, you're gonna be fucked over come Secret Wars. Trust me when I say this. On my fucking life, I am going to break you bone by bone, G. This is 2 years in the making, but honestly, I don't care about the past 2 years. You fucked with a man who's my brother, a guy who I consider my fucking family. And I understand you don't give a fuck about family, but you're going to get what's coming to you next week. On my fucking word.
One.
You have anything to say, G? You just gonna eat your taco? You gonna let this man talk to you like this? I guess he is. All right. Well,
if he doesn't have the balls to do it tonight,
I had to go throw away my trash for my taco. You know, I want to actually not destroy this dirty, filthy, the fucking disgusting brand that is Overdrive any more than it already is. But, this is fucking hilarious. I fucking kicked Barmore in the head to piss you off. I didn't realize I was gonna get this. A Josh Wolf that's not focused. You see, I don't give a shit about this. You made it very clear tonight. You don't care about this war. That's not what it's about. You've been looking for an opportunity to fucking beat the shit out of me for the past 2 years, right? That's what you said tonight. Because you want to find out who's the best. Now, you brought out something that means a hell of a lot to me. Hell, it's still in my fucking Twitter bio. I still got screenshots and posters. That championship was my life. If the
and
vision
you gave it
was...
up.
No, shut your mouth. Shut your fucking mouth. You had 4 minutes, exactly 4 minutes and 0.4 seconds to talk your fucking shit. It is my turn. Okay, shithead? Okay, you can do whatever the fuck you want every Friday night, but right now, you're looking at the guy that's already beaten you. Yeah, I had to punch Tyler Jones in the ball sack, but I'll do it again willingly. I've already beaten you. And I'll do it again. One-on-one, it doesn't matter. You know what? No. Let me correct myself, because it does. Because you have been fixated on trying to find some type of way to face me one-on-one. And you bring the championship that my mentor, the man that brought me into this business, Draven, made famous. And I put on my back from 2019 to 2021. You bring that out to insult me. Josh, I pray to God you got that out for more than just that. Because if that championship is on the fucking line, I'm putting you right next to fucking Angel. I swear to God. vacant, legal or not. I don't give a fuck. Give me my fucking belt and lay lifeless in the ring at Secret Wars.
Profound words between these two. I mean, there's not much I could do to really sell this anymore than these two have. 2 years in the making. They've been waiting. They're going to get their hands on each other at Secret Wars. We hope Barmore is okay. We hope he recovers well. I'm sure we'll see him real soon. But, ladies and gentlemen, there is one small thing that I need to cover. Jack, if you want to get on in here real quick, let's talk some real champ shit real quick.
Hey, bro, you calling me small? What? You said small? Hey, yo, bro, we're gonna have to have a talk about that after this, alright? But, like, listen, sorry if my voice is a little bit fucked. I'm feeling a little bit sick at the moment, you know, I'm not feeling too good, and I just woke up from a little nap that I take every time Psycho G starts talking. So, my voice is a little bit hoarse. I've got an energy drink next to me. I'm feeling less than 100% right now. I'd be lying to you if I said I wasn't, but, you know, regardless, I'm here. I showed up, unlike some people. I'm not going to name any names, but you know who you are. Let's talk, Aaron. Let's talk.
Absolutely, let's talk. So, first of all, we are your COH World Tag Team Champions. We are the best tag team in this company, in the division. We prove it by holding the belts. We prove it by beating team after team. Sure, there are some that have gotten their wins in there, and we'll deal with them in due time. But the tag team champions have their eyes open. Isn't that right, Jack? We're keeping our eyes open, and not on COH. No, because you see, Secret Wars is right around the corner, and the tag team champions are keeping their eyes open for some tag champions over on our pro. Nothing's been made official yet. They haven't let us sign on the dotted line. Pretty common, you know, for me and Jack. It takes them a while to get us to sign on the dotted line. The money has to be right. The creative has to be right. You got to make sure all our ducks are in the row.
Well, if you guys need any evidence of that, please just go back a couple months to when I quit the company. It took them a while to bring me back.
Hey, they had me in a featured match with the Games of the Galaxy. They didn't even know if I was going to be with the company that night, much less the next week. So, hey, that's in the past. Right now, our pro. Tonight, what I did, you know, I let Jack stay back, and you know he wasn't feeling well, like he said. Let him take a bit of a nap. I had some business to take care of. You see, Dalton Thunder decided to come over to our brand, and you know, I didn't forget when he took the R Pro International Championship off me. And you see, you know, of course, I'm on R Pro, but I, at the end of the day, have and always will bleed green. I am COH through and through. And whenever he decided to step on our brand, when he decided to make his presence known on this show, I couldn't hold back. I had to drop him on his head. I had to do it, and I would do it again and again and again if I could. I'm not challenging him to a match at Secret Wars. I made an example of him. Because you see, he's a very big featured name over there. This is my way of telling Relentless Pro, bring on your tag team champions if you have the balls. Because the COH tag champs are sitting here waiting patiently for your offer. Don't make us wait much longer.
What he said. Yeah. Listen, I don't really have too much I can add on to that. He kind of covered all the bases. There's not too much I can really add on to that. I just, I don't know, man. I'm currently in just a state of, you know, being awake and not being awake. I don't know if that's an effect of the cold medicine, the fact that I've drank 4 months in the last hour and a half, or the fact that Psycho G talked before me. I'm not sure if that's that, but, you know, we move. But irregardless of anything, our pro, I know your boys are listening. I know you've got people in the back listening out here. I know you've got just about everybody you could possibly need listening and watching closely to everything that the green brand do, the green side do. I know that. So, I mean, hell, I was there not 3 days ago. I watched that shit. I know you do. I know you've got eyes and ears. I know you've got flies on the wall in every meeting. I know you've got just someone everywhere. So let me say this. If you know what's good for you, put the contract in front of us, in front of the dirty dogs. I'm sorry, but I have
No, stop that.
Listen, man, you gotta roll with the punches, right?
I don't have to roll with the punches. It's a shitty name by shitty people and a shitty production truck that put it up. We are not the dirty dogs. Stop it. All of you, stop it.
Fair enough. Put the contract in front of us. Give us a pen. We'll put pen to paper. Hell, I'll even work pro bono. I want to beat some fucking ass, right? And then, once that's happened, we'll beat your ass and we'll expose Opera for the frauds they are. And if you don't put the contract in front of us, well, we'll still be there at Secret Wars.
Oh, yeah, whether you put us in an official staff or not, we're going to be there. Someone's getting made an example of. I promise you that.
Yeah, and whoever runs the RPro Twitter account, you're not funny. Your jokes suck.
Yeah, anything with I mean, you know what? I'll hold off. We'll deal with it at Secret Wars. But thank you for your input, Lexi. We do appreciate it. However, as much fun as I want to have, we have to move on. We've got some more big announcements. So obviously, if you're watching the show, you got to see Oliver Windsor call out JT Fury for Secret Wars. That is going to be another Overdrive match over there. Cannot wait to see what they're going to do. But with that being said, since he is a former North American champion, I would like to bring in current COH Overdrive North American champion and the GM of Rise. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Swift.
Wait, you didn't even say my full name, Aaron. What the hell, man?
I don't have to say your full name, Swift. Everyone knows who we're talking about.
Yeah, but you gotta say my full name. You had that pretty
Everybody,
cool
please make way for Ryan, I hate him.
Wait, what?
Now he's making me elaborate, Swift.
Yeah! What do you guys want to talk about?
Well, I hear, a little birdie told me that you have got an announcement for Secret Wars for the Overdrive side over here. Obviously, you and I have been talking. You've been talking with the GMs over here, and we have come to some agreements, and we wanted to allow you to say your piece.
Now, I'm pretty sure I know what you're on about, but I'm a little bit stupid, so if I'm wrong here, call me out a little bit, but we are talking about the big Team COH versus Team Arbro match, correct?
Oh, hell yeah!
Oh, you know it! The man of Rise and the man of COH Overdrive. First of all, I want to bring in the general manager of Overdrive if he's still here. I don't know if he's still here, but Tone White, where you at, my friend?
Hello, my boy.
Oh my god, my friend, how's it going, my dog?
It's going good, my dog.
Oh my god.
Just chilling. Yeet.
Chilling in the yeet. 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 Have you played Fortnite lately? It's pretty cool. They got a new season.
Yeah, it's pretty baller.
It is pretty baller.
Hammer. Let me tell you, brother. That's a...
Oh, I love getting hammered. But anyway, that's not the point. But what we're here to talk about is, so I don't know if you saw the Hardmic last night. I know you were pretty busy. But last night I did announce that the team members for Rise representing COH will be Mamba if he wins next week against Richie Rich, of course, and also Jared Bowden. But that leaves a little bit of an issue, right? Because there's still 2 other guys to be announced, and we have talked about it. So, Tone, we can bring Mamba on here, and I would like you to tell Mamba who will be joining Team COH.
I swear to God. Swift, I'll let you do it.
Oh, you let me do it?
Yep.
You know what? I think we should pass it on to none other than Daniel Lyons. Where's Daniel Lyons at?
I'm right here.
Lyons, you got it. You go.
Back to Tone, please.
What's wrong, Mamba? Hey, we had a great match. I see a lot of potential of you being the captain of Code of Honor. I think you're well deserved of this role here. Hopefully, it goes better than being the captain of COH. Because that didn't work out. For Rise versus Overdrive. You remember
Hey,
that, right?
hey, let me tell you.
Instead of shitting on him, point.
Yeah.
Well, no, I enjoyed it. We can continue. It's pretty good.
Okay, I'll talk about it. So there's a huge Team Rise was something I didn't want to do. Something that I didn't want to do because he paired me with Jarek, who he knew that I hated for like the past 3 months, and a lot of other people that I didn't like. And he made me do it when he knew that I didn't want to do the whole Grand Warfare stick. I used to think that war was kind of unnecessary, kind of something that should have never happened, should have never been invented. You know, we should always just settle war over some box fights in Fortnite or something. I don't know, but you know, war is so unnecessary. This Secret Wars is unnecessary, but you know, after Summer Series, me and Brett had a talk about war, and he told me that I might have not caused the war, and the war might not be necessary. But if you want to survive, you gotta fight. And I don't want to die. So, I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna show up. I elected myself as captain because I wanted to fight. I wanted to be at the front lines for Team COH against Team Pro. That's what I wanted to do. That's the difference. Swift wanted me to do Summer Series. I want to do this. So, let's get to the point. Hopefully it's better than Gerard. You know, tell me who the members are.
Well, the heart of soul of Overdrive has been shown for a complete year, and these two men I feel like you're going to get along with because they're going to bring their absolute best to Secret Wars. So the first entry of the team is a man that you suggested last night, the big man beater himself, Richie Rose. Congratulations, Rose. You're in the team.
Yes, sir! Mama, what's good, bro? What's good?
Look at that. Look at that. See, you know, when I was
look at this
thinking
wrestling
of-
king shit. Wrestling
Exactly.
king
See,
shit.
when I was sitting there and we talked about who's going where, Richie Rose was the first name that popped in my brain, wasn't it, Swifty boy?
It was, and I think it was a terrific choice to have someone that Mamba likes at least, so we can at least have some teamwork here. That would be great. Yeah.
We should we yikes.
Oh, we should give that one to Lions again. I think he's good at the bad.
Yeah. Mamba, I just want to apologize to you ahead of time.
What?
But we have to do what we have to do, just to let you know.
Lions, go ahead, let him know.
I'm always the guy of bad news, but I feel like this is going to be good news when it's all said and done. Because we just said the heart of Overdrive, and that's Rose. So here's the soul of Overdrive, Hunter Quinn, is the fourth man.
Oh, okay. You really testing us. You really test. Okay, I see how it is, bro. I see how it is.
Listen,
okay.
listen, dog. Listen, homie. I just gotta tell you, dog. No cap. Hunter Quinn been on a hell of a run this year. He been dog walking people.
I know.
So you know when you out here dog walking and you got these R-Pro fools coming over here set tripping, we gotta put them in the ground, 10 toes to the ground. I tell you, it's gonna be quite the doozy. Because what do you want to talk about? Let's talk about the demise of R-Pro. Team
Yes, sir.
I can get behind that. I can get behind that. Yeah.
So let me tell you what's gonna happen. Next week, I'm gonna beat the crap out of Richie Rich and keep my spot as captain. And you know what's gonna happen after that? I'm gonna get Gerard. I don't even know where he is right now. I'm gonna get Gerard. I'm gonna put him into shape. I'm gonna make sure that he knows that I'm the captain around here. And I'm gonna get Hunter Quinn. I know he likes to be the top of the food chain, whatever he wants to call himself. I'm gonna put him in his place. Because at the end of the day, this is more than us. This is bigger than us. This is us versus Arbor. And I really need to beat the shit out of Arbor. Ain't that right? Ain't that right, Richie?
That's for true. That's for true. That's for true.
Remember when Adam Richards attacked you? Nah, we're not letting that slide.
Nah, I'm not letting that slide, brother.
We ain't letting that slide. Hunter, I know you're here. You're not gonna let that slide, right?
I'm not gonna let that slide, but you don't have to put me in my place because this is a teamwork thing. This isn't all about you.
It's not all about me. I'm just trying to make sure that you don't think this is bigger than you. All right.
Yo, you know, Quinn, if you suck the other members' fingers, no one will complain. No one will complain. I'll just tell you that as a bit of free advice.
Just fucking their fingers. I need my fingers. But I think this is a good team actually. Now looking at it, the 4 all-stars. 4 of the best. I hate Gerard, but 4 of the best. Thank God you gave me Richie, bro. Thank you.
That is the first time.
Yeah. Wrestling Kings. First time ever. But, time that we get going. Because, there's other people on the show. So, I'm a Rise guy, so I'll let you guys talk. Christopher Aaron, Mr. Dirty Dog. Good luck with the rest of the show.
Mamba, I will bury you. I will bury you 6 feet under if you ever call me that again. Do you understand?
Hey, everybody who is here, everybody who is unmuted, on the count of 3, let's yell at Dirty Dogs. 3, 2, 1.
Dirty Dogs!
Dirty Dogs, yeah.
All right, I'll see you. Good luck.
Well, as announced, it's quite the stacked team for COH, despite that most of them are the worst people I've ever met in my entire life, except Richie Rose, even though he did join in on that.
I love you too. I'll stretch you out later, bro.
Hey, I'd love to. Anyway, huge announcements. Hunter Quinn, who's been on an absolute roll through Overdrive. Richie Rose, who, despite the fact that he was absolutely squashed, I don't mean like he got demolished, I mean that he got literally squashed, flatter than a pancake by Taj tonight. He still put up a hell of a fight and proved why COH isn't out of this, proved why COH is going to kick ass just as much as anyone else on that show. Ladies and gentlemen, cannot wait. It's going to be quite the sight to see Team R Pro versus TOH. It's TOH, COH, oh my gosh, what the heck. Anyway, thank you guys very much. We appreciate it. But we do have to move on. We're going to move on to On His Own, with no announcements, nothing special. Swift, Ryan Swift. I have to ask a question.
Yes, of course, Aaron. What would you like?
You're the North American champion. You beat Oliver Windsor at Decade of Honor.
I did.
You are quite possibly one of the biggest stars on Overdrive. No question about it.
Thank you.
Yet, you're not announced for Secret Wars. What's up with that? How do you feel? Tell us how you feel about Secret Wars and going into it.
That is a good question, and of course, everybody that knows me, I am Team TOH. You see what I did there? Because you called it TOH. Sorry. Anyways, I am Team COH throughout, and it does upset me a little bit that I don't really have any plans for the Secret Wars show, but nonetheless, I will be on the front lines, but kind of just in the background, I guess. No, I'm lying. I'm absolutely lying. Of course not. You think I don't have any plans for Secret Wars? Are you guys kidding me? Are you guys kidding me? You think I'm gonna leave myself out of this war against Relentless Pro? Those pieces of shit that popped out of nowhere and think they're all big time now? You guys really think you did something? You guys got bitched out the last week, showing that COH is on top. I bleed cream and I bleed cum, just like Daniel Lyons over there. That's my stepbro who bleeds cum. I love it. I love it. I love it. You wanna try to get it on our heads? We're gonna be in your walls. So you know what? I do have a plan. I'm not going to be left off the show. In fact, I'm going to announce something right now. Next week, there will be some R-Pro shows going on. So let's say Relentless Pro, James Barnett, whoever it may concern. I'm going to be at your show next week. In fact, I'm going to be there on Monday night. I'm going to be there for Relentless Pro Dominance because I have something up my sleeve and I have something planned for every single one of you dumb fucks. So every single person that's watching here tonight, please tune in on Monday because I have something major that I have to do at R-Pro this Monday. Let me just say, what comes around goes around. What goes around comes around, and Ryan Swift is going to come for you, and it's going to be amazing. Give me a hell yeah, dirty dog. Yeah, that's you, Aaron. You're the dirty dog. You're supposed to be like, hell yeah. It was kind of a setup.
Swift. What's up, Swift, man? I just called you one of the biggest stars on Overdrive. Don't make me break your legs.
I'm sorry. It's a good name. Why couldn't you just get on your knees and like it, man?
It's a horrible name. It's quite possibly the worst tag team name I've ever heard. There's a million other things you could have called us. So many things that could have been put on that title screen. and you guys went with Dirty Dogs. No one ran that by me. No one even ran that by Jack. He's gripped onto it because he wants to, but
yeah, but
no.
Jack likes it. Why couldn't you like it too? It's a good name.
Because Swift. Because
the people
it's
like it, man. I'm sorry.
I don't like it.
If the people like it, we gotta go with what the people want. And if the people,
I'm
want
telling
that
you,
Dirty Dogs,
if you
then
continue
get
to
the
hype
Dirty
up,
Dogs.
if you continue to hype up this Dirty Dog's name, I have a list. I'm gonna start checking them off. Do you understand?
You know what? Since Tone's here, real quick, Tone, I'm just gonna say, you heard what I said about me going to Dominus, right? You excited for me to go to
Yes, I
Dominus?
did.
Yeah, we're gonna do some bits. We're gonna do some bits, my bro. But considering we're talking about opera, let's talk about that piece of shit, Hollywood Tanaka. I am so glad you took out that little scumbag called Chris Maltasanti. The way you bloodied him on the floor, I was like, yeet, that's my dog right there. You did what you had to do, right? Give me a fist bump.
Yeah. So here's the problem with is that, like I said, he got into the match how he did. I can judge him based on his actions. I cannot judge him based on how he works in ring. We saw what he did to Caleb James tonight. We saw how he won the championship against Hunter Quinn. He is a elite level athlete, and I'm not talking about all. And when he gets in the ring, he's one of the best. But this bullshit, this Hollywood exchange bullshit, this refusing to speak English bullshit, this refusing to be a part of every show every week bullshit is getting on my last nerve. And you know, as GM, I allow a certain amount of things, and I give you a certain amount of spaces and a certain amount of opportunities. And I allowed him a lot of opportunities to be the man he wants to be, and for him to try to be the man he thinks he is. And the problem with him trying and the problem with him thinking is that he knows now that he's not him. He will never be him. He is not it. He is never going to be it. The only thing he is going to be is a piece of shit on the mat when I make him not answer the 10 count. Hollywood, Matsuda Tanaka, I want you to know, and I hope you hear me when I say it, I'm going to put you in the ground. And then after I put you in the ground, you are going to be so afraid that you're never going to come back to Overdrive. And that's fine, because then maybe, just maybe, we'll get a champion that this brand can be proud of. And not a champion who hides behind Chris Maltasanti. You know, speaking of Maltasanti, you know, he screamed a lot when I punched him in the face. I felt really bad for him. I'm kidding, I didn't. The problem is that when you sent your goons, you know, because they all fear you, when you sent your goons to attack us on our biggest show of the year, you set off a chain reaction of events that you and your roster aren't ready for. I live by quotes, and I live by mantras, and you know, we repeat them here, bleed green, you know, our pro, all that jazz. There's a quote I want for you, Tanaka. I just want to prepare myself to say what I'm going to say to you, because it's something that you've needed to hear since you decided to don this Hollywood Tanaka character. Since you decided to don this big thing that you assume that you're some movie star. You aren't a star. You're a coward. And what do cowards do? They run away from fights. You think you want what's going to happen to you at Secret Wars, but you don't. You're not ready. You're never going to be ready. You're not getting up at the count of 10. In fact, you're not getting up at all. I'll let the Hollywood Exchange know that the burial site is in North Carolina, bitch. COH for life.
You heard it here. COH for life. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us here on Overdrive Hardmic. You know, I don't know if
I said that. I'm sorry. I said it wrong. I said that the burial site is in North Carolina.
I think you forgot one more thing too, Tone. I don't know if you know how the saying goes, but if I bleed tonight. Anyway, sorry, continue.
Anyway, I don't know if they'll be okay with it, but I would really like it if Lexi would close us out because she is the best of us personally. Is Lexi able to give us a good fight, good night? No. Alright, I guess not. In
Hold
that
on,
case.
I got it.
Oh, there we go.
Can you give us the slogan? They want you to close the show.
Please watch any other show than this one.
Wait, that's not.
Oh,
that's not it.
Come on now.
What the hell?
Good fight, good night. Thanks for tuning to Hardmic. See you next week.
Pro.
Come on. You can say it.
Good fight. Good night. At least it's not our pro.
Yeah. Oh, Lexi.
Yeah.
Lexi.
Our pro in the mud. Lexi. Hi.
That's my dog right there.
Wait, well, hold on a minute. What do you mean by that? what do you mean by that?
Close the show. End the stream.
Well, I'm ending the stream. Bye.